The producers and distributors of Tech AV technical instructional video programs welcome you to this program in the series Electrical Cables. In this program, we shall demonstrate the procedures involved in preparing and jointing a PVC type low voltage cable using a typical heat shrink joint of commercial manufacture. During the program, you will be given time to discuss or practice the principles and jointing procedures with your course controller. Before proceeding with any cable jointing, it is recommended that, where applicable, you wear appropriate safety clothing and ensure that the cable has been isolated in accordance with regulations. You should also have the necessary authority, such as a permit, to carry out work on any potentially live cable. Cable preparation begins by examining the ends for damage to the insulation and ingress of moisture into the cable and cores. Ensure that the cable size is within the range of the kit as printed on the packaging. For an electrically and mechanically safe joint, the cable diameter and the jointing kit size should be compatible. Measurements and jointing details are usually supplied with the jointing kit. We recommend that you first familiarize yourself with these details before proceeding to prepare the cables. Arrange the cable ends so that they butt up against each other. Then, using a piece of clean mutton cloth, clean the outer insulation. Begin removal of the outer sheath and armoring by first marking the centered position of the short inner sleeve over the joint area. Make a ring cut at the mark on the outer serving or outer sheath. Cut no deeper than half the thickness of the armor wires. Next, make a longitudinal cut down the length of the sheath, working safely with the knife as shown, and remove the outer serving by peeling it away from the armors. Break off the armor wires at the ring cut by bending as demonstrated. With all the armor wires removed, the cable should appear neat and tidy without damage to the surface of the inner bedding. Prepare to strip the inner bedding by measuring 25 millimeters from the armor cut. Make a ring cut around the inner bedding at this point. Do not cut deeper than the thickness of the bedding. This is best done by applying only light pressure with the knife to prevent the blade from piercing the conductor insulation. Carefully remove the inner bedding as demonstrated by cutting into the insulation directly above a conductor where the insulation thickness is minimal. Follow the lay of the conductor as you continue the cut along the length of the bedding. Take care not to cut deeper than the thickness of the inner bedding, or damage to the conductor insulation will result. Finally, remove the inner bedding by tearing it off against the ring cut. In our demonstration, the inner bedding has been correctly removed without any damage to the conductor insulation. It is suggested that you practice the task using an off-cut of cable on a safe working surface as demonstrated. To continue with the cable preparation, measure a distance of 30 millimeters from the armor cut and mark this point. Remove the outer insulation by making a ring cut at the mark and stripping away the insulation as demonstrated. Using a strip of medium grit emery tape, abrade and clean the armors to ensure a good electrical connection. When completed, the armor wires should appear shiny and bright. Prepare the opposite cable in the same manner. We will continue with the demonstration after the break.